Huh?
Is he a Steve?
Who?
Is that his name?
Huh?
It says Steve, don't it?
Where?
Huh? No, it ain't.
Right here?
Oh, he's speaking.
Laughing at what he said about
Oh. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna turn his Wi-Fi off. Not Wi-Fi, but this he is watching this TV.
He does that every time, folks. He gets it started and then walks off and puts me in the spotlight. That ain't much of a spotlight to have me in.
It's gonna be all blurry. I'll turn this Wi-Fi stuff off. There we go.
How's everybody doing today? Anybody get any rain? We've been getting rain today. On and off. Little showers. You get any rain?
I like it rain a little bit at work.
It don't rain where you work, does it?
It does, but I don't feel the effects of it.
Hello, Colin Gold. Randy Cunningham.
I ain't done a live stream on this channel in a while.
Gary Cecil.
Who all's in here? Let us know who all's in here. 14 people, 14 folks hanging out right now.
14. Hey, that's all right.
Steve won't know what the good news is. We're going to let you know here in a little bit. We're going to let a few people roll in here before I dish off the good news. No, I'm not moving to at least for a little while.
90.
Yeah.
I guess might get tired of the.
They've got AC units for that. And water. They get water down there to get in.
Yeah.
Randy's here. Colin's here. Gary's here. Michael Sinclair's here. South Logan joining us. Justin. Lone Wolf's here. No rain yet in West Virginia. Sam I Am's here. Said you're moving to Florida. No, that was a joke, Sam. I'm not moving to Florida. I've never been twice so in the same year, but I'm about to this year.
Yeah, you're getting spoiled.
Yeah, spoiled me rotten.
It's not just 2 in 1 year. It's almost 2 in 2 months.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, when was it I went down there? The end of May. We're going to begin to. Yeah, 2 months.
Close.
Less than 2 months, actually. 20 folks in here, guys. Let's all hit the thumbs up real quick if you don't care. This is a pretty exciting live stream for me, just because I've met a goal of mine that I've had set for a while, and it's been a long time coming, I tell you. But it finally come into effect today. Well, the steps have been taking place to get to where this little thing that happens should be completed in the next few days. So I'm gonna share some of that with you here in a little bit. But we're gonna let a few roll in and talk to some people here for a minute. And
I'm in the dark too. I don't know what the surprise is.
You don't know what it is?
No,
well,
I don't know. See, I'm shocked.
Oh, we'll get your reaction too then.
We forgot to have a board meeting this week, so we didn't talk about all the.
Y'all did sound great. Grandpa Charles was boogieing the other night while y'all were picking. Well, see, that's something else I was going to talk about. Right before I thought I was going to be monetized, my channel, which monetize means you have the ability to put advertisements in your videos. And real quick, I want to clear this up. Some people thinks that on YouTube, whenever you have ads in there, it means you stick on. You pick out what ads you want. Just like, if it was just so happened to be like a makeup ad, obviously we probably wouldn't pick a makeup ad to be in front of our videos. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have any control over it, do we?
No,
I think maybe I thought I heard
the only thing you can
say,
pick is how many times you want to add in your video. You can choose. Yeah. How many or where the placement is, and yeah.
Like sometimes some people will put an ad like right before something really good happens. That way people have to watch through the ad. That way, after they watch through it, they'll see like the climax of the video or like the most interesting part or something like that. But I just wanted to clear that up. Like if it's like a weird ad that you don't think we'd be associated with, we don't have control over that. YouTube picks the ads and they put them they pick the ads that they want on your videos. But I think they do have a little bit of like a marketing kind of strategy in that. Like a lot of times, if you're like watching like an outdoorsy type channel, they'll put something outdoorsy like a side by side or some kind of farm equipment or John Deere or something like that. Those kind of ads. But
Dirty South Logging might have some input on that.
yeah, advertisements are based on the person's watch history. Yeah, it's like where I watch a lot of workout videos sometimes and like nutrition stuff. Like sometimes they'll put like workout clothing or they'll put like supplements or stuff like that, and like before the videos I watch sometimes. So it's all a big marketing thing. I don't see how they keep track of what everybody watches, and they stick ads here, stick ads there. You know, I mean, if you think about how many people makes videos on YouTube, how many ads goes into that, how many people watches them. Yeah, it's a big old system. But no, Justin, I didn't strike gold. Or oil, I mean. Oil is pretty much the price of gold, ain't it?
Yeah, sometimes.
No, I'm not getting married. Sam, I'm already married.
He's
So
been
that's
married
not
a
it.
while. How long? 2 years?
It'll be 2 years in August 31st.
2 years in August.
I didn't listen in the Navy either. I tell you what, I'd have a hard time fighting over there if I was sick as a dog like I was the other day. Wow. Who caught the shark? You or your buddy? Well, see, the way we was doing it whenever we was shark fishing is that boat we was on. We all sat there, and they had about 4 poles going at one time, and then we took turns. Whatever hit the person that was their pole, and then if you didn't get it in, if it got off, then it was the next person's turn, and whatever hit that person, it was their turn to do it. So my buddy Corey that was with us, it was his turn, and that's whenever the shark hit during his turn. But it didn't take him long to figure out he wasn't going to get to the boat by himself. He hopped up there, and I was trying to ask him if he wanted me to help him try to get it in, and he's like, "No, I'm getting this thing to the boat." So I'm bringing this bad boy in, and that captain said, "That's what they all say, bud." And he said, "No, I'm bringing him in." Well, long story short, he didn't bring him in. He was reeling and reeling and reeling. And the worst part about that, which I'm going to make a podcast episode on this later, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek what's going to be on that later. But we're going to film a podcast talking about the whole trip later on. But the demoralizing thing about catching a shark or any big fish, I'm assuming, is whenever you reel them, which if you have deep sea fish at all, you know what I'm talking about, you don't just sit there and reel. You reel as you're going down, and then you pull it up to you, and you pull that fish to you, and then you reel the slack back out. Then you pull them to you and reel the slack back out. And after doing that about 5 or 6 times, and you're pulling, I mean that shark weighed about 400 pounds. That the captain estimated, 8 to 10 foot long. After about 4 or 5 times of pulling that to you, he'd pull and he'd make a run, is what they call it. He'd make a run. They're trying to get away, is what they're doing. And he'd pull the drag out. And that's that noise here. He's pulling that line back out. And so pretty much, once he pulls that drag out, everything you just worked for is gone. He pulled it right back out. And you've got to pull him back to you, pull him back to you again. And after about 5 or 6 rounds of that and not making no headway, you get tired. And you lose a lot of hope too. I mean, it's not a good feeling. So after he done that about 5 or 6 guys that he wasn't going to get to do it, that turn he handed it off real quick. But so Corey hooked it first, then I got a hold of it, and I think I tried to go too fast, too hard, too quick, and I burnt my arms up first thing. I thought I had tore something in my bicep over here. Because I had my the pulling hand was my left one. I was reeling with this one. I should have been pulling with both. But I was pulling, then I'd reel it in, and I'd pull, and my bicep right here started burning real bad right here in the middle. And I was like, oh, Lord, I've tore something in this arm or something out here on this boat. So I handed it off to Alex. Alex got a hold of it, which is the third person that's had a hold of this fish. He got on there, and he might have minutes. At the most, maybe 3. He found out. He said, "You boys can have that." He said, "I ain't fooling with that." So he get back to Corey, and at this time, the captain started kind of trolling backwards. So you could keep reeling slack out, and unless he was running, you was getting closer to him. So he done that, but he started making runs again and pulling his drag out. And for whatever reason, he wanted to take off his belt. You know that thing I had on, that belt?
Yeah.
It's a belt that goes around your waist. It's got a little hole. Your rod goes in that hole, and that's where you get your leverage to pull with. Well, he decided he want to take that belt off for whatever reason. And he asked that captain, said, "Where do you stick this?" He said, "Stick it in your pelvic. That's the only place you got to put it." He stuck it in there and started pulling. He said, "Oh, that hurts." So he got over there, and that shark pulled the rod down to the boat. He couldn't get the rod back up. And he said, "You're not point the pole at the shark or the fish, because I reckon it's easier for him to get off the hook that way. You got to keep that bow, keep that pole up." He got where it pulled it down. He couldn't get it back up. And he said, "Fine, take this thing." He got a little bit aggravated at that point. He handed it to me, and I went over there, stuck my pole out the side, and sat down. I got right, get some leverage on him, and I brought him the rest of the way over there. But I tell you what, that was one of the craziest experiences I've ever had. I've just never had nothing on the other end of a pole or other end of which I've had horses. I've been on horses and stuff, but something that would just love to tear you apart. That was a pretty exciting experience. But as you've seen in that video, we got the shark up there, and that thing was shaking its head, fighting that hook, and it was just crazy to see. I posted a picture of it on the YouTube thing, but the size did not compare, I promise you, to what it was in person. I mean, just seeing that thing in the water is floating around, oh my gosh, it was crazy. That dad cam was wanting to jump in there and hold its tail. So I said, "Buddy, you can have all that you want."
Hold his tail.
Yeah, and those sharks, the reason why those bull sharks are so aggressive is because they have the most testosterone out of any animal in the world. A bull shark does.
Yeah.
They said that's why they're so mean, because they're just so aggressive, because all that testosterone they have.
Sound like Wicked Steve had a hold of one before.
Yeah, he said it takes about an hour. I think it took us about 45 minutes to get one, and that was pretty much two of us bringing it in. Alex, he helped for about 3 minutes, like I said, but about 45 minutes is what it took us. Guys, Tom brings up a good point. If you hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button for us. That all goes into all these algorithm and data and all that good stuff I've been talking about. For whatever reason, YouTube thinks if you hit the like button, you comment, then they think, well, people's interested in this stuff, so we better put it out to more people. So it's that's why on a lot of our videos, I don't know if you're do it or not, but that's why I always ask, if you.
I always forget. The boys don't think of it all the time. So we do good to take the video.
Yeah, well, that's how I am. I've not been posting videos lately, but I hope that shark video. I hope it made up for not posting a video for a while, because I put a lot of time into the editing and all that good. Our captain, he had a little bit of a bad mouth on him, so I had to edit all his words out. So I hope he was appreciated that too. But I was going to say something else. I forgot. Oh, yeah, that's why we always ask for comments and likes and all that good stuff. Honestly, it doesn't make me feel really any better. I mean, if mine has 10 likes or 200 likes, but that is kind of the way to gauge if people like the video or not. And a lot of the thing about our videos getting put out to more people is if you do hit the like button, you do comment, because they call that stuff engagement. Whenever you engage with a video, it helps them put out to more people. A lot of stuff that just super boring, but it is important, unfortunately. Is that Traby Skaggs? Is that his name?
Yep. I think that's.
If I didn't pronounce that, buddy, let me know. But I think it's the first time I've seen you on the channel. So it says enjoy listening, y'all.
Are you new? He might be a new one.
I believe he is.
We give him a shout out. He knew Gary Cecil. How did your daddy get that job he saw with your little brother?
Oh, hey, did your daddy get that job he saw with your little brothers? What job?
I guess the timber job.
Oh, yeah, always making the landowner. Yeah.
I just word of mouth. People we've been doing this long enough now. You know, when people decide to cut their timber, they usually, if somebody's been satisfied with the job you do, most time they'll pass on your name. And so I had a neighbor over here I've lived by for a while now. Whenever his neighbor got to want to cut his timber, he told him about us, and so he called me and said, "I got some timber I'm wanting to cut. Do you want to look at it?" So it's mostly word of mouth anymore.
That's around home.
Most people, it's, you know, even most loggers, if they're covered up with work, they'll pass your name on, and, you know, help each other out some. It don't happen all the time, especially, I guess, with big jobs and something with a lot of good timber. Might not happen that way, but.
He said he's been there a couple times listening to y'all from West Virginia.
West Virginia.
So, God bless you and your family.
Yeah, good to have you.
Yeah. So, guys,
we get several from West Virginia.
We get a lot from the Northeast.
Yeah.
More than you'd think. Which I didn't realize there was that many country people up in there, you know. But I mean, I guess there's country people everywhere, you know. Just, I guess every state's got their cities and got their country folk. Colin said, "Y'all want to borrow the 748?"
What that is? That a song?
I don't think so. Well, guys, something we've been talking about for a long time is coming up real quick, and that's our meet and greet in Florida. Speaking of Florida, so
yeah, we've got us a location rented for
finally.
It took us a while, I guess, because it's the 4th of July, and then just a lot of people we tried to get a hold of to rent a place, and they just wouldn't get back to us, and Donna dealt with that for about a month. But she finally got a hold of a place, and we got room for pretty good sized room. I think there's room for 40 at a time in it. So if we have more than 40, we may have to come and go, but if not, we can handle it. We'll make it work. But Donna will put up the location and everything. Anybody that's thinking about coming.
Mom, do you have the address on hand? Well, guys on okay, so guys, we'll give you an email address here in a little while. If you are interested in coming, you can email interested in coming, and we'll make sure you get the address. Tom said, Landon, have y'all set up an Instagram yet? No, I would like to make the Southern Life Instagram. That might be something that comes later on. I think, do you guys have an Instagram set up?
Yeah.
What's y'all's username for Instagram? Just Solo Southern Brothers. I guess they've got one, but I don't have one right now.
Yeah, I didn't even know we had one.
Yeah. YouTube's enough for me to keep up with.
All I know is we got a camera and we take it out and tape a little every now and then. Donna does the rest of the editing. I helped her a little bit there on one, or tried one. I don't know if he ever published one, did he? He tried one there, didn't he? Played with it some.
Guys, old Tom's not going to quit until you hit the like button. So you better make it happen.
Randy Cunningham says, "Are you still doing the meeting group?"
Yeah, Randy, it's what we were just talking about. We're still having it. It's not long from now, actually, about 4 weeks out.
Can you post the spot on here, or are you looking?
Yeah, Mom. If you don't care, go ahead and look that up. We'll go ahead and give some of these folks asking about it. We've got a few asking. Tom's wanting to know. Randy's wanting to know. Gary said, "I love living in the country. I don't think I can hardly swing living in the city."
It'd be a change for us. We've always lived in the country. Country life probably ain't for everybody, but city life ain't for everybody either. So it takes us all to make the world go round, I guess.
That's right. Colin said, y'all still okay if we fly up? We're putting in the flight plan on the 20th. Yeah, well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if you can find a place to land it and fly, if you want to. I mean, we don't really know the area good enough to tell you where to land. If you can find somewhere to land it at, buddy, be my guest.
Yeah, that's out of our know-how when we start flying. That's over our head. But Anyway,
I'm not
if you can
fooling
get there
you.
flying,
Have at it.
have at it. I'd say there's an airport not too far from where
Yeah,
we
yeah.
go
'Cause
by there, I think. I don't know.
there's one right by the beach. So they take off and land all day long.
Laying on top of the roof.
I just call him, buddy. Just land that thing right in the parking lot of the hotel. Make a grand entrance. He said, if y'all got a field, make it 40 by 40. He'll land that sucker in there.
John C. Hey guys, we seen him before.
Jennifer Huff said, how many fish did you catch on your trip? Jennifer, are you new? I don't know if I've seen you on here before.
I think that's
The name sounds kind of.
seen her name.
It might sound familiar. I'm not sure.
Jennifer.
Let's see. We caught how many total did we catch? I caught a tuna to start off with, and I think but we used the tuna for bait for the shark. So we brought that tuna in there. He chopped it up, got it real nice and bloody, throwed it back out there. He caught that shark. We caught, I want to say 10 or 11 king mackerel, which that's the main thing we ate. I caught a black snapper. That captain said the black snapper is one of the best eating fish you'll ever eat out of the ocean. But we only caught one. He said they're super, super rare. He said he fishes every single day. He fishes every single day, either for himself or he takes people out for fishing trips. And that's the first black snapper he's seen all year. So we caught that. We caught some fish called mingos. We caught about, I guess, 6 or 7 of them. And then what else did we catch? I want to say we caught something else. Maybe so. Oh yeah, well we caught 2 red snappers, but we missed red snapper season by 2 days. So we missed. They all caught like a 25, 30 pound red snapper, but that thing would have fed us. That would have fed all 4 of us boys a whole meal by itself. But we missed red snapper season by 2 days, and then I caught like a 5 or 10 pound red snapper, which was just miniatured by Dales. But yeah, we ended up catching about 20 fish all in all, I think.
Jennifer says she's new.
Yeah, she's from Ohio.
Good to have you on
Jennifer, good
board,
to have
Jennifer.
I hope you subscribe for us. Guys,
Somebody I forgot. I read a comment there I was going to read.
John C's on your case now, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe. We highly suggest it.
Dirty South Logan, Eastern North Carolina. He said something there. I read something there a minute ago. Oh yeah, Gary Cecil made a comment about fishing there.
Those boat trips are nice. Those fellows on the boat really work hard to make sure you catch those fish and have fun. Yeah, those 2 boys are pretty much going at it the whole entire time. They hardly ever slow down. But they make a good living. I'll tell you that. they might work for the money, but they make a killing doing that. I mean, even the deckhand, he made near as much in one day as I make all week.
Connor, come here. You guys want to know if you're doing better. Come over here and we'll show them. Jennifer's wanting to know if Connor's doing better. Does he look any better? He just got out of the swimming pool.
He don't look no better than me.
He don't look much better, but he's feeling better, I guess we can say that.
He looks rough as ever.
It's just my hair's on.
I seen some Perkinses pop up.
Yeah, those definitely that.
Cameron Browns is on here. Hey, Connor.
Hey. I'm gonna watch it.
Tom, for whatever reason, they're trying to keep your message off here.
I
can't hardly keep that.
Yeah, it's moving every time you bounce. Somebody wanted to know. It's moved again.
Let's see.
Where did that comment go?
Which one?
It jumped. I believe we skipped some. Oh, Randy. What part of Florida are you guys going to be at? We're going to be in Destin. Right on the. Yeah, it's right in Destin, ain't it, Don?
Yeah.
Did you get the address figured out?
Yeah,
Donna's working on the address. We'll post it that way everybody will know that wants to come.
Yeah.
Landon,
I'll start putting it in the end of my videos or something. That way you can see it. That way we know everybody sees it. For some reason, the lighting changed on this.
Yeah.
You notice that? It's all brighter now. A little more grainy. So, guys, we've got about 40 in here now. I'll go ahead and tell you what the whole live stream is really about. I just wanted to hop on here and talk. Hadn't done a live stream in a few weeks, a couple weeks probably. So this last video, the shark video, it's done pretty well. It's a pretty long video, and people's watched it like you have some analytics that you can look at whenever you post a video, and it tells you how long people watch the video for, and how many likes, and how much watch time it gets, and all that stuff. And it's done really well. And this last video, it put me over the qualifications I had to have to be monetized as a channel. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's watched the videos here lately, that's been subscribing, and that's been watching the old videos. If you're new, if you've been here for a while, if you're brand new, I just want to say I really appreciate it. It's been a long time coming, and even if I just make a dime, it's always been a dream of mine to make money off making videos. Well, I don't make them for the money. I really enjoy making them. I really do, but it's just always been a goal of mine to just make $1 off making videos and doing something I enjoy. So I just want to say I really appreciate that. My channel's being reviewed right now, just to make sure that it's qualified in YouTube terms to be a monetized channel. And so after that's all said and done, hopefully everything will go smooth, and we'll get all this stuff cleared up, and the channel will be monetized. I'll have ads in there, and I'll be getting paid by YouTube to make videos. And that's just awesome. I mean, I can't emphasize how much I appreciate all of you enough, because without you watching, none of this happens. We don't make anything, and we don't really none of it even goes anywhere without you guys. So we really appreciate that. I know I speak for them when I say that too, because you know, they've been monetized for a pretty good while. You know, just one of them things where just one video takes off, and you just never know what's going to happen. But you got to put yourself in the position for that to happen. So that's what I'm trying to do. But I think a lot of times whenever you get discouraged making them, and you're posting one, you know, I know whenever you first started, you post one and get 40.
Yeah,
they get 40 views.
We didn't really expect it to take off.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it just went to growing, but now it's sort of at a low. We still get growing a little bit, but it ain't growing like it was. But one of the biggest things is, not to bring our channel in, but we've had so many people say that. We had a guy respond to one of the last video, I guess it was, and talking about how they watched it, and they watched them while they were sick, and it cheered them up or helped them through a hard time. So, I mean, that's just awesome to me. That's even better than the money you get and all the things. If it can be a tool that people can be helped or benefit. So, I'm sure that's the way with,
which,
you know, just to, especially your whole title there to start was might as well laugh a little today. Southern humor. So that humor, laughter doth good like a medicine, I believe.
Which I changed my name from a little Southern humor to the Southern life, just because I stopped doing everything comedy. I think it's fun. It's fun to just be funny naturally and not just try to be funny. You know what I mean? I think it's a lot easier whenever you're not trying to be funny. You're just funny naturally. And I wanted to kind of get away from that, but I had one time. She messaged, I think she messaged one of us on Facebook back whenever we used to have it, and she said this is when I was doing challenges a lot of times, and we was doing funny stuff. And she said to her dad had been real sick. I can't remember if he had cancer or what it was he had, but she said he had cancer or something like that. And she said he was just he had turned real sour, and they really couldn't get him to do anything, or couldn't get him to get out, or couldn't get him to really do nothing with him. and we posted. I want to say it was maybe us trying to drink a gallon of milk in an hour, or I can't remember which challenge it was. But she said he sat there and he laughed his head off. Whenever we'd get sick, he'd laugh his head off, and he'd say, "I want you to watch them boys. They ain't right." Or something like that. And I remember she almost said she almost got in tears watching him enjoy that video so much. And that was just one person. But I mean, you talk about making your day whenever you hear a story like that. Somebody watching your stuff, whether it's watching the boys log or watching Dad talk about what he's doing, you know, how to cut a tree, and just sharing some of his wisdom he's gained down over the years, or watching me do something crazy and just making you laugh or something like that. I mean, you talking about a fulfilling moment, you know, whenever just something you're sharing makes somebody's day, you know, especially someone that has something like that going on. That's just like a really fulfilling moment, you know, just that anybody would be interested in anything you had to say or do. I never thought that it would ever grow in. I mean, I only have about 3,000 something people. That's about 3,000 something more than I've ever thought would subscribe to me. You know, he's got 27,000. You know, that's probably 27,000 more than you never thought would ever subscribe to, you know, Young. So it's just a real surreal thing, and that's why I want to do a live stream, just kind of like a celebratory video here, just talk about how appreciative I am to all of you for watching and all the support. So it does mean a lot. But I'll read some of these off here. Getting a little bit behind on the things. Brian says, "That's awesome, Lynn. Happy for you. It must have been my meaningful and supportive comments that got you tubes of attention." Yeah, Steve, buddy, I'll tell you what, if YouTube went off of comments and words per comment, buddy, you've dialed them in every time. Dirty South Logan says, "Congrats, brother. YouTube says I've made over $700 in the last 3 months, but I haven't seen any of it yet." That's about how it goes, I reckon. Stephanie's, yeah, Dirty South. If it says you've made that much, you need to you may not have your AdSense set up the right way. So make sure you can email mom or whatever you need to do to make sure you get that set up right. Stephanie says, "Some of them old videos make me laugh way too hard." Yeah, Stephanie, I think I need to get back into some of that. I think people that have seen them are wanting some more of that I've heard. Joanne says, "I think it's pretty obvious we like good folks with good morals and down to earth, just like we are. That's why you all are, and we love you."
Hello, Joanne.
Thank you,
Haven't seen you
Joanne.
on there, had we? Is that
Not in a while. Yeah, I've seen her.
I mean, yeah, but I haven't seen her tonight.
Oh, yeah, first time tonight I've seen her.
Yeah, I've seen her a lot on the videos, but I haven't seen her till right then.
Gary said, "Nice to make new friends and see natural, hardworking folks. You are real. We like that. No putting on airs. I can relate to these days." Gary, that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, that's just like if we're having a bad day, you know, something like that, or it's hard for me to come on here and try to act like I'm happy. You know what I mean? Or if I'm not into something, it's hard for me to act like I am. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard for me to be like fake in that regard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of these people on here just are trying to be a certain type of way just to get people to watch. And I don't really like that. Scott said, "If you can put a smile on one face, that's a success." Mike said, "All we've got is one another and God." That's right, Mike.
Who's that?
Mad Casper.
Mad Casper, buddy.
Are you new? I don't think I've seen you.
I don't know if I've seen that name or not.
The world needs more honest, wholesome people like you guys. Congratulations on all the success so far. Well, I don't know if you call it a success or not, but it's took me about 2 years to get to this point that a lot of people make in not long. So I appreciate it. Wicked Steve says, "Is that a good thing or a bad thing, buddy?" Always a good thing, Steve. Tom said, "God is good, Landon, all the time."
Yeah.
Dirty South Mom said, "Southern Brothers, I've been waiting on an address verification pin through the mail. Haven't seen it yet."
Sometimes they say it can take a little longer. Ours went through pretty quick, but sometimes they say it takes a while to get
Yeah.
everything through. So I guess just keep it waiting.
Bass Freak, which is Tyler Newberry, I do believe, says, howdy, fellas. What's going on, Tyler? Jennifer Huff says, do you have muck boots, Landon? Yes, I have a pair. I've had them for a while, but I think I do have a pair. Been here a couple times. Always enjoy the show and music. Well, Matt Casper, I'm glad you decided to.
Yeah.
I'm glad you decided to send a message today. Gary said, "Don't act, just be you." You know, good enough for me, fellas. They are not wanting to show people's messages. I don't know why.
I don't know. It does that sometimes. I don't know otherwise.
Wicked Steve said, "You can't imagine how much I respectfully love y'all, so much like family from so far away." And that's something else, you know. I mean, all the people that we have on here, we know yins almost. It's almost like we've known yins our whole life, and that's how we spot a new name so quickly. It's like, you know, when you see a new name come through here, we spot it almost. Like right then, because we know all these names, we've got used to seeing them, and we've almost, I mean, I don't know about you, but I've almost got a voice that I read them in whenever I say the message. Like I'll see one from, let's see, Steve or Lake Dennis or Scott Brum, and it's almost like I hear a voice whenever I read the comment because I've seen them so many times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Lake Dennis says howdy. I see his name a lot.
So going on, yeah. Lake, he's a regular.
Yeah.
Lake, thank you for the birthday card, buddy.
Yeah.
Tom
Thanks,
Profit has been on the trail. We need more likes or else. He's going to flood you with emojis. Well, that might be because you entered so quick.
Tommy's been at work. We should have worked his latest Tommy. We might have got another little logs out. Think? He ain't gonna talk to us tonight.
The boys went, what was they doing? They swimming. I got here.
Yeah.
Jennifer wants to know what your biggest bass is. I think the biggest one I caught, that one the other day on that video, probably about 2.5, 3 pounds, something like that.
Mine's about 22 inches long. I didn't weigh them. I just went by length. So
That big,
I don't know if
5, wasn't it?
yeah, I don't know. I've got one mounted in there. I forget what it was.
Tommy's been hustling.
Uh-oh.
Now, Tommy, I'd like to fillet that shark on him for a long time.
I just got us through the winter. Maybe not. According to how much you like fish.
Well, depends how much you ration it out.
According to how big the family is.
Yeah. Mike says family is what it's all about. That's right. But you don't hear many people put much emphasis on family no more, but when it's all said and done, that's really the only people you got to turn to is your family.
Yep.
Oh, look at Steve said y'all got to do a group video chat. Well, we barely figured out how to go live.
I think it's a process.
Group video chat.
Where you can see everybody.
I probably like a Zoom call, I'd say. Yeah. So guys, this is something that I want to bring up. Yeah. This is something I'd like to bring up right here. Okay, so you have heard there's strength in numbers, right? Okay. Right here, I'd like to bring up an idea that I've had here recently.
Oh Lordy, here goes a
See, it seems like our content on y'all's channel and mine is almost, I don't mean this in a bad way, it's almost a little bit repetitive. If we can make some kind of message board or some kind of way we can all kind of communicate together, if I get my words out, it'll help. If we get on some kind of like little board we can communicate, we could swap ideas on videos that we can make. That way you guys could interact with the kind of content we make. And Ian's could also help us kind of with new ideas, because I feel like the more you can be more creative and do new stuff is always good, because you bring in new people that might be interested in a little bit different type of stuff. Which I'm not saying, I'm not saying you start buying food from restaurants and trying it and giving you opinion. I'm not meaning that like that. I'm just meaning like, hey, Yins could do like a tree, like a different type of tree, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just something along those lines. But like that way, if Yins have like an idea, hey, I think it'd be funny if you made a video doing this, or if you made a video doing this. You know what I mean? And just something that you guys could see us doing that maybe we hadn't thought about doing. Because YouTube really is a longevity game. You want to stay relevant as long as you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't want people to get bored with saying the same thing over and over. So if Yins have any ideas, or if Yins even understand what I'm trying to say, I'll probably butcher that and probably even say it how I even want to say it. But yeah, like it's like if I post a video and Yins have an idea for a video, hey, you should do this. And I think it'd be funny if you done it this way, or it'd be really cool if you done this and talked about this or something like that. I think it'll be a good way for you guys to kind of be a part of the video without actually being there, if that makes any sense. Randall Brown says, comment. That way it kills two birds with one stone. That's right. You get your comment in and you get to show your idea. That's good. Gary said, that sounds like a good idea. Even us emailing your mama might work, but we just like y'all. Colin said, what about a Facebook page, something like that, where you can do polls and allow certain comments on the page? That's also a good idea.
Joanne wanting us to do some country cooking.
Country cooking, that'd be good too. Yeah. Country cook-off.
I don't know if you did
Country
it or not.
cook-off. Last one to not die wins. Rebecca Banks is here. Hello, Rebecca.
Yep.
Daniel Santee said, hi, Dad. Is that you?
Yeah, I'm dad. I'm dad of this family anyway. Where's he at? I didn't even see it.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Stephanie said, Landon, I think your calling is a comedian. You need to do more funny videos, especially the Mountain Man video. I've got to sit down and do that, Stephanie. I've got to. I've put it off for a while.
EQ Outdoors says hi. I've seen them before.
Who?
EQ Outdoors. There
yeah.
is that EO Outdoors.
EO.
Okay, EO Outdoors. Okay.
Scott said, a channel up here in Kansas. Same thought, Landon. And folks comment, hey, I'd love to see you feed the turkeys. Yeah, see that I think that'd be awesome.
Oh, is that Ethan?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Ethan.
Oh, yeah, that is Ethan.
Oh, man, I blew that on
I
you.
forgot his name.
Yeah, I know you sounded familiar, but hello, Ethan.
Ethan, we got Julio Jones. See that, buddy? Ethan sent me that yesterday.
Did he?
He sent me the news.
See y'all excited?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get excited and we'll be let down like we always do. Personally, I like to talk about your wild mules. What wild mules we talk about?
I don't know that donkey story you
That
told
donkey.
that night, I guess.
Oh, about the thug stomping donk.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of comedy, I'll tell you something right here. I've never dealt with motion sickness ever. I've rode roller coasters. I've rode horses. I've rode in the back of cars while on my phone. I've done all this stuff. Never have got sick. Well, Lex give me this Dramamine, motion sickness medicine. If any of you are in the medical field, you know what that is. Or if you're not, you might know what it is anyway. She gave me this stuff, and we got on this boat. And before I got on there, I was reading that medicine. She said, now take 2 of them just in case you get sick. Well, I was reading that box, and it said, may cause drowsiness. And I was thinking, good grief, I hate to get out there and get sleepy and start dozing off out there. You pay a bunch of money to do this. And I hate to get sleepy. Never have got sick like that before. I'm just going to try. We get out there about 45 minutes into the fishing trip. And when I say rough, Lord, I mean rough. That ocean was rough that day. I mean, I'm not talking like kept the boat over rough. I just mean like waves. Like right there. See my hand? Like right there. All the time. It didn't let up none. So we get out there, we get to a stop. This is what you're doing. Like right there.
He's in the washing machine.
And my old belly was going. A crystal ball. Well, and the boys, we stopped and got some Dunkin' Donuts, and I got me a big old breakfast sandwich. Bacon, sausage, egg, cheese on 2 sourdough buns. And drank a caramel latte. Okay, so I should have mentioned that first. That's beside the point. We get out there, and I'm doing this number like I'm riding a mechanical bull of death. And that thing's wearing my stomach out. And I'm like, oh boy, I can feel it coming on. But maybe if I don't admit to myself I'm getting sick, maybe I'll be all right. Boy, was I wrong. The more that thing rocked, and see, this is what he would do. He was trolling, and he hit that gas, and he's already doing this right here. He hit that gas, and you go, well, it's just like I should have put my hand up and tried to make 8 seconds because I was a ride that thing. Well, sure enough, I started getting sick, and I got white as a ghost. That captain looked over and he said, "Buddy, you don't look good at all." He said, I can tell when there's somebody sick. He said, "You're sick." He said, "You're also getting a little bit green. You turn down a little bit, Con?" He said, "You're getting awful green too." And I said, "Boy, I tell you what," and I'm not kidding. I say this, I'd give 100. I mean, I'd already paid for the trip. I'd have given $100 bill back on that dock. I mean, I was getting sick. And at one point, all them boys were up there in the front of the boat talking, having a big old time. And I was back there by the windows every once in a while.
You was working on some fish bait, right?
Well, yeah, I was about to chum up the whole place. And I was back there, and for whatever reason, you'd think that there'd be a breeze coming off that water. Nothing. Not a breeze, not nothing. Just the sun beating down on you. And I was over by that window just trying to catch a breeze over there. Well, finally, I took my medicine, and I finally got feeling better. Old Dale, though, he got in bad shape. I mean, he got in bad shape. And I looked over and I seen him over there standing, and he had a blank expression on his face. He had been laughing and cutting up, but he's like this. He was looking around. I could tell something was off with him. I said, "Buddy, you all right?" He said, Yeah, I'm fine. I'm all right. I said, "You sure?" "Yeah, I'm all right. I thought I seen something over there." He's lying through his teeth. He started getting sick too. He didn't want to admit it. Well, later on, I asked him. He said, "I just hope I didn't say anything, maybe to go away." But sure enough, he got sick too, and he throwed up twice. I mean, I'm talking, he throwed up. He ate breakfast there at Dunkin' Donuts too, and he chummed the water. But I'm telling you what, that's the sickest I've ever been. And the only reason I didn't, I was afraid if I throwed up, my pills would go out, and I wouldn't get no effect off of them. I'd get sick again. Well, I mean, because if I know that I'd been feeling any better, because what was bad was that deck man, he said, "Don't worry, you only got 7 hours left." And I said, "Buddy, I ought to sling you off this boat for making a comment like that." Because I was sick as a dog. And I mean, there's no way. If I hadn't got any better, I'd have had to lay down that boat or something, because I had a lot to take. And if I know throwing up would have made it go away, I'd have been gagging myself over that boat just to try to get some relief. If you've had any like motion sickness or seasickness before, they say it don't go away. They say you throw up and you stay sick. And,
that's the reason I stay on the bank. Well, I can't handle it. I get car sick. I can just imagine being out on the ocean.
Well, there's not a much worse feeling whenever you're sick and you throw up and you get no relief. That's scary. I hate that feeling. It's like you throw up, you're waiting for that relief to set in. Nothing. You still feel awful. Oh Lord, that is a horrible feeling.
Gary Cecil says, "Ha ha ha! Only 7 hours left."
Yeah. See, I was like, oh my gosh, I ought to sling you over that boat. Steve was in Destin. Yeah, that's what Dial. He was the only one that didn't get in on the whole shark reeling in. But I told him he helped out because he just he chummed the water and brought him in. That shark wanted some Dunkin' Donuts.
Blake Dennis missed the big news.
Like Dennis, what's
Yeah.
the big news?
Yeah.
Blake, my channel recently has become monetized. It has. They're looking over my channel, making sure it meets the requirements, which I don't know why it wouldn't meet them, but then I'll be able to make money from YouTube from ads. I'm not saying none of yins are giving me money, but YouTube's paying me to make videos pretty much by the ads being put in there. So, like I said, I might make a dime the rest of the year. I might make a nickel, but I'll be making something for making videos. That's what the big news was. I did a whole spiel about it earlier, and I'm not going to put them all through that again. But
Rambling with the Brum said he's going on a cruise. He's hoping he don't end up sick.
yeah, I hope you don't either. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Thank you.
Mom makes a good point. If y'all could only hear the sound that Landon makes when he throws up, I would probably, if you're into horror movies, I would probably compare my throw up noise to a exorcist or exorcism whenever they're taking the demons out of people. That's about what it sounds like. If you've ever seen something like that.
No,
Well,
I ain't interested in that.
Well, I mean, I ain't either. I'm just saying. I mean, it is. That's what it sounds like. It's awful.
Yeah, it is a loud noise. Everybody in the community knows when me and Landon's sick. We tell everybody, don't we?
We just complain the whole time, don't we?
I don't know. I don't know why it's like that.
I'm not kidding. Like, if I'm sick, I'll just lay down and I'll go, oh.
That ain't so bad what I do, but whenever I throw up, I make all this noise. I don't know why.
Tom said, why is there no super chat? Because it's not. I've met the requirements, but it's not officially official. Like they've not set up the account, and they've not set up the whole. They've not reviewed my channel and stuff yet. That's what they're doing right now. So the super chat option will be available later on, but Wicked States said he's throwing up right now. Yeah. I hope we didn't speak that into existence, Steve. That subway must have took a wrong turn or throwed you upside down or something. Is anyone out there a sympathetic person that throws up if they hear someone else throw up? Who is that does that whenever they hear somebody else throw up, they do it? So somebody I know does that. If they hear it, huh? Hey, I don't think he's that bad. But there's somebody I know that does that. If they throw up, if they see somebody else throw up or hear them, it's like it just goes right into it. Dirty Self said it took a month after they approved me before they turned on Super Chat. Yeah, which I think it just depends on everybody's channel is different. It took Jens maybe like 3 or 4 days, Mom?
Yeah, it was just a few days.
Theirs was super quick. But I see something I'm kind of worried about. I posted some videos about the election, like back whenever it happened. So I'm hoping they don't look at them and they don't try to disqualify me because of that. Hopefully they don't, but we'll see. Joanne said it'd make her want to. Gary said dirty diapers can make me sick. I'm right there with you. I can't stand them. Well, do you like them?
No.
Well, okay. You act like I was crazy. Act like you just got them hanging from the wall.
He's in for a treat then if he ever has any kids.
Well, I mean,
There's a lot of them dirty diapers comes on board.
I mean, I'll deal with them, but I ain't just gonna start just.
I can see him with a
cloth
clothes.
them to my nose.
He'll have a clothespin on it while he's changing diapers.
I mean, You act like I was crazy for not liking dirty diapers.
Hanging like a scarecrow.
Call him. He said, "No way, LOL. I had a co-pilot like that. He never told us and just about crashed us when we did a tour. Threw up on the GPS after passing through it from turbulence. A scary day. Boy, I'd hate to die because of puke, wouldn't you? You talk about a way to go."
When I get to throwing up, I think I'm dying. So that's pretty close, honey.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I tell you, I'd rather.
Speaking
I
of
won't
that,
say any sickness, but about anything that's just common. I'd rather have a cold or sore throat or running a fever or whatever. But that throwing up kills me.
yeah, it's rough. It is rough. Speaking of that, though, I reckon whenever you sneeze, you die for like a second. You heard that? Like whenever you sneeze, I reckon you just like your whole body just shuts down for a second and it pops back up.
I never heard that.
You ain't never heard that? See?
I've been in the woods too long. I had never heard that one.
Well, you don't ever sneeze in the woods?
Yeah, but I didn't. Nobody did tell me.
No, I'd watch it then.
I never had heard that took place.
If a man sneezes in the woods and he's by himself, does anybody hear it? Wicked Steve said he got throw up on his face while he was on a roller coaster. That right there.
That was not very fun.
Boy. Talk about vile. We once were gifted a huge load of rotten silage. Man, that made me about sick. But we had great corn that year in our garden. I'll tell you what, ain't much nothing. Silage.
Yeah, that stuff good. Yeah. Dustin Perkins is Stephanie wanting to know if you're on here.
Dustin, your mama has called.
Your mama's hot for you.
You have been summoned, Dustin.
Have you caught any big fish lately?
Oh, guys, something I forgot to say. Whenever we have the meet and greet, I should have some shirts ready. If any ends are interested in buying a Southern Life shirt, it might have my logo on it, or I'm looking maybe some other designs too. Maybe one that has like the Southern Life across the chest, and it'll be like a design. And also, I didn't know if anybody would be interested in this or not, but I bought some coffee mugs, and they look like this. What is in there? What was that?
I don't know.
Who put that in there?
I don't know.
That you?
No.
Well, somebody put a hunk of junk in there. Who put an onion in my cup?
Well, it ain't already.
Well, I was looking there and there's an onion slung out of there. So I got some coffee mugs. They're pretty cool. Look like they've been struck by lightning. Look at that. The quality's impeccable. I got some coffee mugs. I might put the Southern Life on the coffee mug. I'm assuming some of y'all probably drink coffee. So if you don't want to be the coolest kid on the block drinking your coffee, Southern Life on the front. That way everybody drives by, you can go like this and hold it but they can see it. You might want you a coffee mug. So we should have these at the meet and greet. I bought about 10, so we'll see how they do. If any of you are interested in buying a coffee mug, then we won't have these for sale in a while. So not saying you have to buy anything. I'm not going to think any differently of it if you don't buy nothing. It's just something that I thought you might enjoy having. So if you don't get one of the meet and greet, if you don't come, is there a limit how much stuff you can put on that website?
I'm not sure, really.
Well,
It said Ranger.
Well, if we can figure out a way to do it, I might. If you don't get the chance to make it to the meet and greet and we don't sell all of them, I might have them on their website for sale. If we can make that happen, I don't know if you can do it or not, but so we're gonna have coffee mugs that'll say the Southern Life on it, or it'll have my logo right here, or we'll have T-shirts. I ordered about 20 T-shirts, so if you have the sizes.
Colin said he liked the thought of a travel mug.
Yeah, so Colin, that's what I wanted to do. The travel mugs were a little more expensive. And this is my first time doing any merch on my own, so I wanted to make sure that people will be interested in it before I went and bought the high dollar stuff. So if you guys think you'll be interested in some of that stuff, just let me know, and I'll try to get it put together for the next run. But for this run, we'll have shirts and we'll have the traditional coffee mugs. So if anybody would be interested in buying one of these, or you think it's a good idea, even if you ain't gonna buy one, just go ahead and let me know. I've not decided yet because I don't know how much it'll cost to make one. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I'll have to figure that out, but I'll let you know as soon as possible. The Perkinses live on coffee, so we will be buying some. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of America runs on coffee. So what better thing to have than a coffee mug?
Yep.
Right.
Coffee mugs and coffee go together.
Doesn't it? Like peanut butter and jelly.
Why would they say Starbucks?
Because Americans on Dunkin'.
More people go to Starbucks.
Because the country is going down the tubes. What it comes down to. If you like Starbucks, I'm sorry. I don't much like going there.
I just got used to it.
Did you? I'm sorry.
I was pretty happy about it.
Steve said he's working on a logo design for you, buddy.
Oh.
There must not be nobody likes coffee on there. Man, I started talking about coffee mugs, everybody hushed.
Where'd they go?
I don't know.
I guess the caffeine did it. Put it for keep them away.
I feel like the old stock pot coffee. Scott said, I just said less in the country. Scott, are they still not letting nobody? Are they still not letting Canadians into America? Wow.
Are they still locked up?
Joanne said, I'll order a coffee mug if you have them on your merch. Okay, Joanne, I appreciate that. Like I said, this is our first run of merch. So we're going to try to make them the best we can, but I'm sure we'll have hiccups along the way. But I appreciate that. Colin said campfire brewed style. Wants it over open fire.
Oh.
We are Louisiana born and raised, so it is community coffee for us. Is community coffee a brand kind of like Folgers? Scott said the border is still closed. Now, is that America not letting people in, or is that Canada not letting people out, or is it both?
Uh-huh.
Tom wants to know how old Colin is. I guess he wants to know how old he is, where that's he flying around in a helicopter. Colin, Tommy might not let you. He may not let you fly him around if you've got that co-pop that throws up on the radar. So
It's
Scott
a
said
Louisiana
Canada.
coffee company. I was wondering what
Okay.
that meant. Yeah. Community coffee. Okay.
I do like coffee pretty good. I didn't drink it until I started working early in the morning.
I can't drink coffee.
Well, see, I kind of drink. I guess you would actually say I drank coffee with creamer, probably.
So you actually drink milk.
Yeah,
Milk with a little coffee in
coffee
it.
taste. Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
yeah.
Uh,
Stephanie's gonna bring us some. All right, Stephanie, sounds good. I'll try it. I'm excited for this meet and greet. I'm excited to get together, play some music, have a good time. That's gonna be fun. Want to have a good time. Oh. Lord.
oh, me.
Oh.
Anybody have a hard day at work? I'm a little bit tired.
Anybody take it hard?
I take it hard.
I always take it hard. I take days off hard. Anymore.
Turns out you like creamer, huh?
Yeah, I like creamer better than coffee.
See what Steve said he's gonna make you a thug killing donkey on your logo.
Steve, make that thug killing donkey. You gotta watch saying that. You can't say it too quick.
Wicked Steve at work.
Steve, any kind of logo it just says the Southern Life, that'd be pretty cool.
Gary Cecil said not too hard today, but over the weekend.
Yes. Colin said, I'm an old soul raised by a dime breed of men and women. I know all the old tricks.
Sometimes they don't raise them like they used to, you know.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Most people raising sissies. Or just people that ain't got a clue what they're doing about anything.
Stephanie worked 10 hours today.
I did too.
Did you?
Yep.
She knows what you're going through then.
I got 10 tomorrow too. I got 10 hours every day until Friday. 5 to 3. 5 to 3, Stephanie. Colin stepped up a couple of notches with old Tommy. Dirty Sal said, my stomach won't let me drink coffee, but I love it. That's kind of my problem. Coffee has a particular effect on my body. I use the bathroom a lot more than I normally would.
My taste buds won't let me drink coffee. I just can't stand it.
Well, that's when the creamer comes into effect for me.
I might like creamer with a little coffee, but I always tried coffee with a little creamer and it didn't work.
Well, you're going to make it over, huh? Steve said, got work and school, 16 hours from me till 2 a.m. Not for me. I could not do it.
I get sleepy too easy. Hey, Tommy, did you try that skip tooth chain out yet? I was going to ask you.
How's the connection been so far?
Masculinity is disappearing from the earth.
I agree, Tommy. I agree.
It's all them UFOs. They're sapping it.
Like, I don't understand, like, what's wrong? Like, well, I can tell you, there ain't a thing wrong with it. Whatever reason, they're trying to get all the men to be womanified.
There's Rebecca Banks.
They're trying to make it normal for us to wear dresses or for us to wear makeup and all that junk. Just like that feller, that one feller used to be that singer for One Direction. Is that his name? Harry Styles is that boy's name. It was in that singing group, One Direction. He's like one of the first people to do he did like this big photo shoot for whatever, this Vogue or whatever that, I don't know why I'm asking you, for Vogue or whatever that big magazine is in a dress. And they claim they're breaking borders by wearing dresses in magazines, men. But boy, I tell you what, saying how big of a brave soul he is wearing a dress in a magazine. He ain't brave. He might be an idiot, but he ain't brave. I just don't get it. Steve, he's going to Germany.
He going to Germany?
Gary said, our youth are still wonderful, full of potential. They just need a bit of old-fashioned work to turn off their devices. That's also true.
Yeah.
Also true. Oh, we've become so dependent on technology and devices and all kinds of stuff, and we can't even function without it. Gary said, thank goodness for John Wayne. Did you know John Wayne had a little foot?
I know John Wayne, but I didn't know he had a little foot.
Yeah, I reckon John Wayne. I reckon he wore like a size 9. Believe that?
That's little, wasn't it?
Like an 8.5 or a 9. He's like 6'4". I reckon he had a real little foot.
How much you foundation under his brain?
No, what was they used to call him? Call John Wayne? The something. What was his nickname? What was John Wayne's nickname? Somebody tell us.
The Duke.
The Duke, yeah.
I know John Wayne. I never did talk to him, but I know. I watched him.
You thought, you know.
I used to watch some of them movies, westerns.
Yeah, Scott said that it's just useless facts with Landon. See, I know a lot about nothing. Stuff that don't make a hill of beans.
Wicked Steve, 47.
Wicked Steve, about your age.
I'm 53. How old are you, Landon?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 25. I reckon.
Tommy, when I seen your name first time on our videos, I thought sure you was older than me.
How old is Tommy?
I think Tommy 40 something.
40 something?
But I had him picked as being older than me. But I figured out I reckon I'm the old man between me and him. 2 Tommies and I'm the oldest.
Scott's 48. Is there anybody close to 25? I know Colin's 22. Is anybody close to me and Colin's age?
Hey, everybody, tell you your age. You
Yeah.
don't care. Let's see who else.
And don't lie.
Rebecca, I'm 38.
Rebecca's 38. Oh,
Tommy's 48. I know. I hated to say for sure, but I thought he was 46. But yeah, Tommy is 48. We got a 38, a 48. We got another 48 up there. Okay.
Yeah.
We got a 12.
Dustin's 27. He's about my age. He's a little bit
Okay.
older than I am. Mike Henderson's 57.
Mike, yeah. Okay. Stephanie, 47.
Stephanie, 47. Matt Casper's 40.
Oh, yeah.
We may not have a 25 in here. Nobody close to my age.
Guess how old Chloe is?
Joanne's 75.
Joanne? I'm 75.
Who can beat it?
She said, take that, huh?
Yeah. I'm
Oh.
75. Step up to the plate, boys. Steve said, did I mention I'm 21? 21 times what? 21 times what? What did he say? He was 50. What did he
Chloe,
say?
they remembered how old you was. Joanne said you sweet 16. She turned 16 the other day, yeah.
Guess when I got
There's a...
James Davison said there was good movies nowadays. They got so much junk on TV now. They would never be allowed back in the older days. This country has changed, so going to get worse. Nothing like old westerns. Now, James, we have a lot more old westerns on TV. It'd be good. They still get you the commercials, though. Gary was 25, 44 years ago, which would make him a solid 69. Right? 40
Yep.
plus 20, 60.
69. He had to make us work for that. And Dirty South logging, 28 and holding.
James Davison, 45. SWFL Motorsports fan was 52.
52. Are they from Florida?
I can't.
We've seen
Yeah,
them
I
on here
believe so.
before. I can't remember. I think
It was on y'all's last time. I like whenever I was watching it from Florida.
Okay. I think they told us where they're from.
Chloe, you have a birthday gift coming from Steve. Randy's 34.
Just tell me what I got for my birthday.
What'd you get for your birthday, Chloe?
I got a goat.
Chloe got a goat for her birthday.
Named Joker.
Yeah.
Joke was on her.
I
She got a goat.
You like goats?
love him.
She loves him.
She loves a
Said
goat.
she loves him. She never met an animal she didn't love. I don't reckon.
He's cute.
Oh,
That's one
Calls me
thing.
a lamb.
they offered me supper earlier and I didn't take it, but I've got to change my mind.
They said they was from South Florida.
South Florida. Got any pythons down there?
Don't say.
Oh, I guarantee it. You know what? You can keep them. I hate snakes.
Stephanie liked your goat. Stephanie said she liked it. She must be an animal lover too.
Joanne says show them sometime.
Okay. Joanne likes goats too, I bet. I say y'all can use a lot of leather gloves doing logging and trucking, can't y'all?
I'll send
If
you all a
so,
lot of
I'll send
gloves.
you a lot of gloves. Yeah, they went. Wicked Steve sent them some and sent me a pair too. We go through gloves pretty fast.
Okay.
Oh, there's a picture of that goat.
Yep.
That'll bring the ratings up, Landon. If you want to have a good channel, have a goat on it.
That's right.
That's the reason you got me here.
Yeah.
No goat.
Yeah, get rid of the goat.
I was walking on his leash.
Yeah, she's been leading the goat. And,
He follows me
yeah.
Joanne's in North Florida said the pythons haven't made it that far yet.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess so. Whatever them people's, what was that name again? The Florida people. SWFL Motorsports fan.
Yeah.
They must be keeping them locked down for you. Yeah, James, buddy, if you send any gloves, we'd sure be appreciative of it. Mike's a retired animal control officer. Joanne, his name's Joker.
Joker, yeah. Nice goat, Chloe. You're getting a lot of nice goats. Some in the Everglades, pet snakes that escaped from Miami.
Oh Lord, I watch them and boys catch them things sometimes, and they'll pull out snakes. I mean, feet long. Oh, it just my skin crawls. I can't
that channel, probably been watching.
I can't stand to watch a snake crawl. It sends chills all over me.
Jay and Cole.
What?
Cole and Jay.
Thank you, James. Means a lot.
About their family farm, which
Yeah. Said, hey, Scott.
I bet they know each other, don't
I think they do. I think they watch a lot of each other or
they? Yeah.
talk a lot on that one channel.
Yeah.
What's the Woodworks? The Woodworks channel.
Yeah.
Well,
good to have you on here, chat.
Yeah.
We're just one big family here.
Yeah, we just I'm just curious, is there 7 people that's in the chat right now, live stream, that's not hit the like button? Can it go to 50 right now? Is there 7 people that's not hit it yet? Let's see if it go to 50 right here. Ain't looking wrong. Oh, there's 3. 46. Can it hit 50? Are there 4 people that's not hit the like button yet?
50 thumbs up.
Can we hit 50 thumbs up real
Oh,
quick?
come on, jump there. Do 4 at one time. It gets interesting watching that, don't it?
I'm just curious if there's been new folks roll in or what's happened,
You've had a pretty good.
Oh, Tommy said, shame on me. I was one of them.
Somebody went back down.
Oh, they did that for spite.
Somebody took one back off. Uh-oh.
It's getting personal now. No, I'm just kidding. Stephanie said Tommy is guilty of not liking.
I'm bad to forget to do all that stuff.
Steve said if I turn it off, turn it back on, does it count? Unfortunately, it does not.
Somebody tried that, did they?
I hit it too. There's 48.
We're at 48, folks.
I hadn't liked my own video. I'm telling you, guys, that's why it might not seem like a lot, but I remember the times whenever sometimes I'd be the only person that liked my video. I'd like my own video, and I was the only one that liked it. I mean, like back whenever we first started making videos, there was times whenever I'd get tickled for 5 likes. You know what I'm saying? And that's just why it's so awesome now to have the whole thing set up where, I don't have to like my own. Do what?
The boys goes get 500 subscribers this year.
Yeah. Hey, it's crazy.
LOL.
49. We just need one more.
Tommy fixed his. I believe he hit his like, so he got you one.
Yeah, Tommy helped us out there.
Hey, I haven't seen that one yet. Monster. Llama Monster, is that what that is? Hey, fellas.
You already said how many dislikes you get. I always get one or two.
We
Yeah,
always get one
yeah.
or two, about all times.
Yeah. There's always a few people out there that it's just their life's mission and goal to make everybody else miserable. I feel like just as miserable as they are. And that's usually the ones at the dislike button, I think. Steve says, since you're going to be making money enough, if I hit the like button, is there going to be a check attached?
Yeah.
Well, there's only so many ways you can split a penny. And so, I mean, I could try to get a torch and cut a penny in 4 pieces and send them out, but it's not going to be making much off the bat, I'll tell you that.
Well, our family farm put you at 51.
It's on 50.
51.
Thank you. We done it. 50 likes on a live stream. It's been a while. James sending us a dozen of leather gloves. Thank you, James.
Them come real handy pulling chokers and also rolling barbed wire. We got to do some fencing here in a few days for some cows. And them leather gloves are the lifesavers when you fill with barbed wire.
It's the berries, as they say.
Yeah.
Tommy said, Landon, I've had my channel for a year or two, and I have 20 subscribers. Yeah. We'll see, Tommy. I have there for a long time. I mean, that's all I thought about was the whole video making process. And it finally got to a point where Lexi was like, you're going to have to slow down on this video. That's all we're doing is you and Billy running around making videos. I have to slow it down a little bit and enjoy life a little bit. So, I mean, needless to say, I've spent a lot of time on mine.
She was just getting tired of riding in the back seat of that car.
She was getting tired of us running around acting like idiots, not doing nothing.
You can see in a lot of them videos that you'll catch a glimpse of Lexi in the back seat.
Yeah.
I guess she was wanting to ride in the front seat a while. Tommy, Gary's wanting to know what Tommy's channel's name was. Lucky. He can put it up there.
Yeah. Well, Tommy, the other day they was trying to show us yours, and they was trying to show me your channel. We never could find it.
I got on there once, and we couldn't get back on it. I don't know what happened. But we liked that, watching you pull that basket of fish. You know?
Oh, yeah, we did find it, too. Yeah, it was fishing. Yeah. Okay. I did see it then.
Oh,
yeah,
Donna did end up finding it on her phone, but on her TV we was having trouble.
Yeah, we seen Stephanie on there too.
Yeah, Stephanie.
And we seen their daughter. What's her name? I can't remember.
Peanuts, her nickname.
Sarah Perkins. If you're watching, hi Sarah.
Done some good shooting on that turkey. We watched her getting that turkey.
Yep. Like Tommy said, good shot.
I think that was one proud papa. What you said?
It was. But guys, what I was saying earlier was right before my channel was about to get monetized. I don't know if you remember. I was telling you it's about 2 weeks ago. It was about to get monetized, and then nothing ever happened. Mm-hmm. It's because right before it was about to get monetized, which means you have ads and you get paid. They went through all my videos and they started hitting me with copyright strikes. Which it's not strikes. I think they hit me with copyright, which means those videos didn't count towards my watch hours. And so that was a little bit depressing because a lot of my big videos were music videos, of us playing and picking. So that was kind of a kick in the gut. But now we finally got it all fair and by the book. So,
yeah. Rambling with the Brahms, he said, read that. YouTube
is really taking ghosts. I was 105 last night, and today I woke up 96. I can't break 100. Buddy, back whenever I had like 300 subscribers, I'll never forget it. We was doing a 300 subscriber giveaway. Was giving away T-shirts. Well, we made a video saying, thank you for 300 subscribers. We appreciate all of you. We're going to give away these T-shirts, having a drawing. Well, some 5 or 10 smart alecks unsubscribed. And we was doing a 300 subscriber giveaway with 290 subscribers. And that looked plumb stupid.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to get up there in the thousands whenever if you 5 or 10 decide to be a smart aleck, you ain't got to worry about it. So my goal now is 10,000 subscribers. So that's my next goal.
Perkins fishing. That ain't it? Okay.
It's just Tommy Perkins, I think. Yeah, Gary, those copyright laws are no joke. Which I think on YouTube you can have copyright stuff in your videos, but they won't be eligible for to make any money. And then like you can do stuff that violates YouTube's terms of service or community guidelines or whatever, and you get strikes for those. But as far as just like copyrighted music and stuff like that, you just can't make money on it. The whatever money that video makes goes straight to whoever owns that.
I here's Tommy's channel.
Donna's fixing to show you something here, I guess. Are we supposed to show
I'll
it?
let you show it.
I don't know if Tommy's one of those publicity or not.
I don't know how to.
Here's Tommy Perkins' channel. He's at 29.
Or
It was at
It's
23.
Tommy Perkins, and it's a orange tea for Tennessee. That's why it's like that.
And it has peanut turkey nut.
Yeah, Peanuts First Turkey is what the channel is. Pat Max is on here, and
Yeah.
Steve said, "I bet if you put a bull shark in the pond, that will make your channel explode." I bet it would. It'd also make me explode by trying to pick that thing up and put it in the pond. Pat says, "Hey guys, glad I caught you. I'm still trying to get some work in before dark, but I'm going to stop for a minute and watch it. Glad I caught you. I get to have a break for a minute anyways."
Yeah.
Well, Pat, kick
Appreciate
back,
it.
relax, and listen to us talk about who knows what for a few minutes. But don't take a break too long and quit now. Yeah, that's what you'll end up doing. So, be disciplined here. So, guys, social media, it does play a huge role in how this stuff grows. So, if I ever post a video and you think it's entertaining and you think it's something that other people might enjoy, go up under that video and copy the link. Go to Facebook is one of the best places to do it. You can go to Facebook and go to create a post and copy that link in there and post it. And people on your Facebook page don't have to even be on YouTube. They can just click that link and their smartphone or whatever will take them right over there and they can watch the video. And that's a big way that we can spread the word.
Yeah. Wiki Steve. He put a bull shot. You done read that comment, didn't you?
Thanks, Tommy, but anymore, I'm going to be an addict. Monster said, "Yeah, but Facebook and Google are feuding, and views on Facebook don't count on YouTube." Well, see, what you have to do is you don't put like the actual video on Facebook. You just copy the link, and this used to work for us, unless the link doesn't work. You copy that link, and whenever they tap the link, it goes from Facebook straight to YouTube and takes them to like YouTube itself. Like it takes them from the platform of Facebook. The link takes them from platform of Facebook to the platform of YouTube, and they watch it on YouTube. And then it counts as a YouTube view, if that makes any sense. Dirty South said, posted on Reddit. Yep. I've not used Reddit in a while, but
Watch Reddit.
But Llama, that link takes them from Facebook and goes to YouTube, and that's whenever it counts. So Joanne, subscribe to Tommy.
Yeah. Spreading the love out.
Do you garden like your folks do, or do you have any other hobbies you like? Well, pretty much. I mean, right now, the way where I work at's going, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of time to do a whole lot more than just work and make a video here and there, and then just rest for pretty much. I've got a bunch of stuff I'm behind on that I need to be doing, but yeah, we don't have a garden yet. We're still trying to get grass to grow. Probably need to probably need to sow some more grass soon. But hopefully, the land that we've got, we're getting real close to getting it paid off. So that's kind of where all of our money's been going to right now. So once that property gets paid off, it'll open up some of our funds, and we can start doing more fun stuff than just paying off debt all the time. But a lot of the advice I've been given is pay off debt whenever you're young. That way, whenever you get older, you can, have a bit more leeway to do stuff. Stephanie wants to put a disclaimer. She said all these new people subscribing to Tommy, don't judge her for the way her voice sounds in them videos. She said, I didn't ask for this publicity. Over here giving me shout outs. We didn't want this.
That's what it's a different ballgame getting when you get on.
Yeah,
you always sound different. You think?
Yeah, see, I mean, okay, this is that perfectly goes with this. We were supposed to film a podcast tonight, and I had one of the boys from the shark video was supposed to come, and then Billy was supposed to come. Well, they both canceled. I mean, people are scared to death to get on camera, and I never have understood it. It hasn't bothered me a bit being on camera, talking, filming videos, whatever. But some people are just scared to death to put themselves out there. And I mean, I respect it. I don't understand it all the time, but I do respect it. But I understand some people like having their privacy and stuff, but that's just something you don't have a problem with it, do you? When you've been on camera.
It's got a lot easier. When I was in school, I take a lot of F's or zeros on book reports because I did not want to get up in front of people. And so that's how bashful and backward I was growing up. And I still have struggled with that. But when I started pastoring a church and having to get up in front of people, and then we started singing before that up in front of church. So it's helped me a lot. But then getting on YouTube, and it ain't just 50 paper or however many, and now it's the whole world, I guess you can say. And
yeah, potentially.
It's got a little bit easier. I've never been a big talker.
Which I will say this. About 3 or 4 years ago, whenever YouTube was first kind of coming around and YouTube was getting popular, about 2016, I remember I was like, "Dad, we need to start a logging YouTube channel." I mean, we ain't got time for that. We're out here trying to cut trees and all this and that. And I was like, yeah, we could cut trees and talk about logging and that kind of stuff. But that's whenever YouTube was first getting popular. And I remember what I was wanting to do one back then. And I often think, I wonder how big it would be now if we had started it 5 years ago. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't have started it when we did, but the boys, they end up into the camera, and then there they was one day trying to tape something. So I started just trying to put a little stuff in, and we just sit there, and they'd grow a 5 or 10, and they'd tickle them to death, and then all of a sudden it started growing. So I guess maybe we'll.
So what you're saying is I should have just done it anyway.
Well, yeah, you was doing it anyway.
Scott said he was the same way until he got into politics and it got easier.
I'm not good on politics.
Oh, Gary wants to know how far away we live from Dollywood. What, about an hour and a half?
Yeah, close to an hour and a half, I'd say.
Probably. I don't live that far. Depends on who's driving. If you're driving, probably 2.5 hours.
According to how busy it is up there, it can be a while, but.
Colin said, I just realized that people that watch these live streams have a better understanding of and I like more than anyone that lives around me. Yeah, that's one thing about this little community you kind of build through YouTube. It's all people that's like-minded and kind of the same way you are, even though we may be in the hills of Tennessee and the Perkinses are in the bayou of Louisiana, and Colin, I can't remember where's Colin from? Canada. Colin is in Canada? Is really?
Right.
My face from America.
The Browns is from Canada, and then Wiggy Steve's from Canada, California. And
see, I just have to show
from
you.
Florida and Southwest.
Yeah, British Columbia,
Florida.
Canada.
Where was Pat Max at?
Pat Max. I can't remember where he said he was from.
Jacksboro.
Gainesboro?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. He's from Jackson County? Oh, gosh. Just kidding. I'm sure there's good people in Gainesboro. Pat
Oh,
Max is
back
one
and
of them.
forth.
But like I was saying, just go show you, there's good people just like us that are from everywhere. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's amazing where everybody's from.
Yeah.
Scott's from Ontario. I thought he was. And they call him say British Columbia, Connecticut.
Cool.
John Hunt. Hello, fellas.
Well, guys, just for the sake of not wanting this to take forever to upload permanently, we might have to go ahead and start wrapping it up. Like I said, me and Stephanie, well, I guess Stephanie done her 10-hour day today, but I've got a 10-hour day tomorrow again.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to wrap this up. Whenever Lexi goes in 10 hours early, she goes in at 4. So she has to be at work at 4 o'clock. So that means she gets up about 3. Colin Gold, don't take this personal, buddy, but no, it ain't going to happen. Colin Tommy's looking forward to that.
Donna's stirring up trouble, I think.
Star Wars Podcast said, "What's up? What's up, Star Wars Podcast? If you ain't subscribed, subscribe. I'm a little bit of Star Wars fan myself, so we may have to make something happen there at Star Wars Podcast. How many subscribers do you have? Well, ain't no way to look at it. Look at it. Let me look you up right here. I might give you a shout out right here. Star Wars Podcast.
Star Wars?
You big in Star Wars, ain't you?
No, I watched a few of them.
Not that, she said.
Let's see here. Lord, I looked at the first thing. It had 246,000 views.
You had how many?
This says, well, I'm not seeing your channel, Star Wars Podcast. Do you have any videos?
I don't know.
I'm not seeing any users.
Yes, he said he had.
Pat Max said back to work.
I looked up Star Wars
He said
Podcast.
look at Joel Gaines ×3.
Southwest Florida motorsports fan said have a good night. Catch you next time. Good evening.
Joel Games.
Thanks for tuning in. Have you found him?
I'm having a hard time finding him. Joel Games X3. Buddy, I'm making an effort here.
You're working at it. Randy Cunningham says bye.
I'm not saying nothing. Send me a link later to your channel there, Star Wars Podcast. Tommy wants to tell everybody thank you for subscribing to his channel. Anything else you wanna say?
I guess I'm about done.
About to wind her up.
Yeah, I ain't a.
So, guys, if anybody missed out the big news, with y'all's help and everybody else that had a hand in it, channel hit a big milestone over the weekend, and we're now monetized, which means we can be paid by YouTube to make videos. So that's a big step, a big goal of mine from the time I first started. like I said, I'm not making videos to make money. I enjoy making them. It's fun to me, but just the goal I've set in place for myself, and we finally reached it. And it's like I said, it's all because of y'all. It's nothing happens without y'all, without you watching. None of it's possible. But just really appreciate you watching and subscribing and liking and commenting and all that good stuff. But don't forget, T-shirts I've just got here. We'll have the Southern Life T-shirts. We're gonna have the Southern Life coffee mugs. It'll be these mugs right here. You gotta still have to detail them. So if you're gonna be interested in that, we're gonna have some of those to buy if you're interested. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool whenever it all comes together. So especially you ones that are here every single time, and for you ones that comment on all of them, it really does mean a lot, and it doesn't go unnoticed. But unless you want to add anything.
No,
just want to wrap her on up.
Donna said if you want to know where the meet and greet's going to be, just email her, and she'll have it on there. And Landon's going to post it too, and I'm sure we'll post it on ours. We get that all lined out. We've got it set up. We just got to let everybody know the wheres and whens. It's going to be 3 hours long. I do know that, from 1 to 4 on July the 4th.
Excited.
3
I'm
hours.
excited. You excited?
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm ready to meet you. I really am. It's been a long time coming. It really has. I feel like we've been talking about this meet and greet since from the time I was 10 years old. That's how long we've been talking about this meet and greet, and we're finally getting to have it. So
yeah, go check out Dirty South Logging. I think he's got a channel there. He said,
guys, everybody that's mentioned their YouTube name, go check them out and go let them know. It means a lot. If you've not watched the shark video yet, go watch it. The last video I posted, I put a lot of time into the editing. It's a good video. I think it really is. I think you'll enjoy it. So, yeah, subscribe to Random with the Brums.
Yeah, Scott and then Tommy. We've done got him out there.
Subscribe to Star Wars Podcast if you're into Star Wars. If you ain't, help him out a little. Tommy, we can't get super chats yet. Because YouTube is still reviewing my channel. They're making sure it fits their parameters, whatever those are. So hopefully they get that figured out in the next few days, and I'll be able to have super chats and stuff. So looking forward to it. So yeah, make sure you don't forget the meet and greet. Subscribe, keep watching, keep commenting, and we appreciate it. I'll say it again. So guys, have a good night. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.
See ya.